Hi guys, I'm Andy Lamette and welcome to my channel. Now I am here to give you a very long overdue update on what has been going on with my pregnancy. I started out this YouTube channel letting you guys know about my fit pregnancy journey, what I was going through, the signs, the symptoms, how I was feeling emotionally, all that. And then my focus changed. So I have not uploaded for, I think it's been at least 2 months. I am now 2 days away from being 7 months pregnant. So let me catch you guys up. I'm still pretty healthy, pretty fit. That journey has been going very well. I have currently gained 22 pounds. My goal was to gain 30 pounds by the end of the pregnancy. So I'm still pretty much on track. Now, I was doing very well with the weight gain up until about 4 weeks ago. Not that I'm not doing good now, but 4 weeks ago, I had a big jump in my weight. I gained 6 pounds over the last 4 weeks. Up until that point, I had only gained 16 pounds. But I'm still in a good range. I'm still healthy. Due to this whole quarantine thing, my exercise routine has gotten off track. But I've tried my best to do things to keep myself moving, but I have experienced some I think it's sciatica. That's what the doctor said. I've been getting this pain towards my tailbone and in the back on the right side, and no matter what I do, it hurts. And actually, if I work out and I stretch and I do yoga, it hurts worse. And before that, I had really gotten over all of my scoliosis pain by doing yoga every day in the morning, 20 minutes. And that really took all that pain away from my scoliosis. So I honestly haven't even said the word scoliosis for 2-3 months. So that I was really happy about. So now that I got this little pain, it was a little unsettling, but I'm still doing okay. So I did, for the past 3 weeks, I just kind of stopped doing everything. I even stopped the yoga and the stretching because I found that made it worse. But now I'm feeling like I'm not doing any cardio now because the gyms are closed. I was going to the gym and doing 20 minutes of cardio at least 5 days a week. So that was really keeping my heart health in a good range. I felt like I had lots of energy. But now, since this whole quarantine thing has been happening with COVID-19, I haven't been able to do any cardio. I've taken a few walks around the block, but it's not the same. I mean, for one, I can't speed walk because I have these issues with my feet called, capsulitis. So anytime I walk fast on a hard surface, I start getting pain in both of my feet. I also can't jog. I can't do anything like weight bearing. So that's why I like cardio machines like the elliptical and the stepper. Hence, I haven't been doing anything because the gyms were closed. So because I haven't been doing that cardio and I haven't been even doing the yoga, I've been at home. I will say I have been eating a lot more. When the quarantine first started, I honestly wasn't eating enough, probably because I was a little bit panicked. I wasn't sure what was going on with the food supply. The stores didn't have food on the shelves. So, I stocked up on some food. Luckily, I had the chance to do that. And then I just felt like I didn't want to just eat up all the food. So I was just trying to eat what I needed. But then I dropped 2 pounds. So after that, me and my husband talked and we're like, okay, you got to just eat. So I started eating back to normal, but I still was conscious of what I was eating. I still didn't want to overeat. So I wasn't just at home eating. But about 3 weeks ago, food's been back on the shelves. I'm not really worried about running out of food anymore. And I've just been hungry, and I've just been eating. So that, along with not doing my cardio, not doing any yoga, I think that's why I've gained that 6 pounds in like 4 weeks. So right now I'm at the point where I'm like, okay, if you don't kind of dial it back, you're going to be over 30 pounds in weight gain by the end of this pregnancy. So right now I'm just kind of dialing things back. But the other good thing is we went ahead and we just ordered a cardio equipment machine. What is it called? I think it's called the Max Trainer. So it's not an elliptical, it's not a stepper, it's kind of in between, but it's perfect and I love it. It doesn't aggravate my feet. So I started that yesterday, 20 minutes of cardio. I'm going to do that at least 5 days a week. So now that I'm getting some cardio in and also sweating some water out, because another thing that has caused me, I feel like, to gain a lot more weight is I've been retaining water. And I know I've been retaining water because my feet were super swollen, my face was looking swollen. I was just feeling like super chunky, super bloated, super like heavy, ugly, not good. So the last week I was just not feeling good, and I'm like, I got to get back on track health-wise. And I had gained 10 pounds. I had noticed in that 4 weeks. So I did lose about 4 of those pounds. So I know it was water weight, and I'm not as bloated anymore. But right now I'm actually at the doctor. I'm at Kaiser because I'm doing that 3-hour blood glucose test for pregnancy to see if I have gestational diabetes. I definitely wasn't worried about having this, but I did the 1-hour test on Wednesday, which was just a couple days ago, and I was 1 point away from like being in the healthy range. So since I was 1 point over, now I'm doing the 3-hour test. I still don't think I have the gestational diabetes, but I'm just hoping that I don't, because I don't need any other complications, any other reasons to have to keep coming back to the hospital during this COVID-19 pandemic. So I'm actually updating you right now because I got 3 hours to just sit here and chill. As you can see, I already gave the first blood sample. So now I got an hour to wait. I have my timer on so that I don't forget to go back and get the second draw on time. But in the meantime, I'm going to be working on sewing a mask for my son. So tomorrow we do have an appointment. You know those 3D, 4D ultrasounds? We're going to go get one, but this time it is HD. And I looked at the difference between the pictures of the like 3D, 4D compared to the HD ultrasounds, and the HD ultrasounds are even more clear than the 3D and 4D. So we're really excited. It is a small private clinic, so I'm not too concerned about there being too many people. They already had in their disclaimer that everyone must wear a mask, you know, so we're gonna wear our masks. But what I'm doing is I gotta fix this mask that I brought for my son. He's 8, and honestly, this is the first place he's gone since, what was it, March 13th. He hasn't left the house since March 13th, and it is now, it's May 2nd. So we've been doing a good job keeping him at home. But I ordered him this mask online from Poskmark, and I'll tell you about Poskmark later because that's what got me on a whole other journey. But it's cool. He likes it. It's Fortnite, but the only thing is it's a little too big here. So I'm going to have to take these in. I'm going to sew everything by hand. I'm not like a master seamstress or anything. I don't have a machine, but I know how to do a little hand stitching. So I'm going to make these shorter so they're tighter on him. And then this material is super thin. And the recommendations for masks is that they have at least more than one layer of fabric. So I'm going to sew another layer of fabric on here for him. And I just got one of his old t-shirts that he grew out of. It's too small. I'm going to cut another layer. I'm going to sew another layer, and I think I'm going to make it more like a pocket so that I can put like some type of filter in there, like a paper towel or something, just something so I can feel like it's something in there that can catch more disease or bacteria, viruses, germs, whatever. So that's what I'm going to be doing on my 3 hours here. I have my mask, and that's what I've been using when I go anywhere. I haven't been anywhere since March 13th either, except for work. And I do work in a hospital. So at first going to work was a little bit scary, but they did put me on telework 3 days a week. 2 days I go in, and then 3 days I work from home. So it's really not too bad. I also do have the luxury of working in an office where there's only 1 or 2 other people in there at the same time. We have enough room to social distance. And I do also have a note from my doctor saying that I have to maintain 6 feet away from anybody. So I'll say I do have it pretty good. I'm not that worried about contracting things at work, although sometimes it is a little scary, when you're hearing the numbers at the hospital of the cases and the employees that caught it and what's going on. So, but anyways, when I go to the doctor, what I do is I wear my mask and then I wear my glasses because I just feel like it's an extra protection over my eyes. Also, it kind of keeps my mask down so that it's a tight seal up here. So that's what I wore into Kaiser to get this lab test done. I also put on my gloves. So I carry my gloves with me, hand sanitizer, sometimes paper towels. So I honestly do not touch anything. So I went into Kaiser with my gloves on because I knew I was going to have to drink that glucose test syrup. So I know I wasn't going to be able to sanitize that liquid. So what I did is I had the gloves on, I drank it, and then immediately took the gloves off and threw them away. So I'm being as safe as I can. I think that's about it for this video. What I'm going to do in this next video is update you on my new business venture and why I've switched from focusing on like my health and my fitness during this pregnancy. I'm trying to be a stay-at-home mom. So I've started a business. I've started making some money. So stay tuned if you want to hear all about that. I'm really excited about it. It's been really fun. And yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. This is Andy Lamette. Leave a comment if you want to hear more updates about any of the things I was talking about before, like how are my doctor's visits going? What exercises I'm doing. I kind of did that right now, but just how I'm feeling emotionally. I mean, I don't know what you guys are interested in, but right now my mind is on making money and becoming a stay-at-home mom because I want to stay home with my little baby girl. If you haven't seen that video, check that out because we did a little gender reveal video and it wasn't the typical one. My husband thought of it and it turned out really cute. So if you want to see that, check out this video. But yeah, that is it. I'll see you guys next time. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay home.